Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Kiwami. I'm Mysterious JG, and we're heading in for some more MesuKing, aka Rumble Roaches. So, yeah, there's that. So you could almost be a plot character. So we're gonna go find out what kind of mean kids are at this arcade, and I'm thinking it'll turn out they're just like adults in here. Mister, are you ready to play MesuKing? Fuck yeah! Yeah, I'm all set. Hey, you here to lose again, short stuff? Oh, man. Nah, he's the one I lost to. His name's Nobuo. Oh, boo-hoo. Did you go run to Daddy and cry about it? Wait. He's scary. Your dad's a Yakuza? No, I'm not his father. I came here to have a MesuKing battle with you. It's called Rumble Roaches. What? You really play MesuKing, old man? Yeah, I heard there was a kid with a mean streak here named Nobuo. Nobuo Naga. I came to teach him how to play MesuKing right. What? I'll beat you to a pulp. Let's battle. I will crush you as I crushed the Takada. MesuKing. And the, the Uesugi and stuff. Although he didn't really get to crush them. Alright, we picked up this new, brand new warrior in the form of the Sawwood Stag. It's got really high technique. Our overall strongest, ooh, she's got super high striking. And this, I think, is the super high striking, low technique. She's just got the most health, which means I can goof up the most times. I think we're best off with the Devil Flower Mantis. Technique's not fantastic, but it kind of doesn't matter. Tornado Back Fist will be good enough if I have that card. Which I don't seem to have, so... Oh, well. But I need something pretty low technique when I'm... So all I really have is the cartwheel kick, but it's fucking good enough with her. Because her attack is so freaking high. Finish time. Win after selecting at the 10 count with a finish attack. Use your body slam. I think we stick with this for now, just because she's got so many hit points, and the only really good thing we have is her strike. But all right, so let's see what your special ultimate is. Your special is Omnichoke. So if we keep going for our strike, you'll never get to hit your Omnichoke. You can only beat us by doing your blue technique, which that really suits, because if she's just constantly using her blue technique, I can use my yellow technique, which isn't my best technique. But at the same time, I don't have to ever worry about getting hit with her ultimate either. Let's open with what we hope will actually work, which is our red. Okay, this is exactly what we wanted. It worked perfect. And now I'm going to give them credit for not falling for that twice and use yellow. But the worst that could happen is they counter with red, which is not their best move anyway. Yep. So I figured they wouldn't be dumb enough to do that twice. So it kind of doesn't matter. All I got to do is win, like hit anything that's effective now. I'll go for my best move, but it doesn't matter. As long as I can hit anything, we win. And we may just like win by... We both take damage when this happens, so we just win. Okay, cool. So that was close to a perfect. Sometimes life can be short like a mayflies. Are you leading a fulfilling life? No, I'm spending my time playing Rumble Roaches. So that was a pretty crushing win on our part. Who is this guy? An adult who's awesome at Rumble Roaches. Hey, I heard you said something pretty terrible to Tomohiro. Small fries don't have the right to play Rumble Roses, was it? Yes, but... Well then, as the winner of this battle, I have a few things I need to say to you. Dots. From this day forward, you are now Tomohiro's friend. I don't want to hear that you've made him cry ever again. Mister, you didn't need to tell him I cried. What? MesuKing isn't a game just to measure strength. The most important part of it is to have fun time with friends. That's why you should never say anything that would make someone who loses a game avoid playing again. Dots, you're not Larry Bird. You don't get to trash talk everyone. Now, Nobu. It's time to apologize, Tomohiro. Sorry. Sorry, Tomohiro. You got that too, Tomohiro? Hey, do you think I can make a good deck with the cards I have right now? Maybe. Show me what you have. We'll figure it out together. And then together, we will take the shogunate. Oh yeah, this deck is going to be really powerful. Right? You actually have some good cards. You'll mop up the floor with a deck like that. Wow, you really think so? Let's try it out. Professor, this is what you meant, isn't it? Mr. MesuKing? Thanks to you and MesuKing, I have a lot of new friends. I see. I hope you make one friend, but okay. I'm glad to hear that, Tomohiro. Here, I have doubles of this card. If you don't mind, I want you to have it. Japanese Giant Mantis. Like, this card we're playing as now, with, like, all the extra hit points, I think was just a really good card to have found on the street, because it seems to be better than these cards that we're getting for doing the quest. Thanks. Nuh-uh. I'm the one who should be thanking you. I hope you stay good friends with Nobuo. He's great. We're going to go to Nakamichi Street together soon. That's the greatest gay bar for small children in town. Yeah. Time for a raid. End. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll save the game again. Having completed a sub-quest and all. Maybe we've wrapped up MesuKing. I don't know. I'm not sure how we're going to know when it's over. But we haven't had anything like there's been nothing like, you know, the professor's now going to play you full force, or the true ultimate master of MesuKing is here. Can you challenge him? Like, there's been nothing like that, and I would assume the final piece of the story will have that flavor to it. Oh, mister, do you want a battle? It's 100 yen for one go. Not today, because there's nothing more I can learn from you. Okay, but I really want to battle you again soon. Too bad. I mean, I really want to battle you again soon. Why isn't anyone falling for this? Falling for my beautiful makeup job. I still vaguely plan for my voice to change. I still vaguely plan to advance the main story so we can get to a point where we can do fun stuff with Majima. They said something about going to some arcade soon. But I kind of thought those were the only, like, this was the only, or maybe they're talking about coming back to this arcade. Nakamichi Street. Yeah, okay. I think that's what they meant. Like, they could go to... There's only the 2 arcades in this game that I know of. So we'll swing by here on the way to see what this quest seems to be. And then we'll head down here and hit the arcade again to see if we can continue with that. And eventually, like, before this... I don't know when it'll come out for you, but for me, like, before this big recording session's over, I would expect I will be back on to the main story. See, these two have to have a story. Wasn't it kind of weird for that guy to be holding that bag? Like, for sure. I kind of want one like that, actually. Are they talking about the white bag that lady asked me to help her find? Maybe they'll help me out. Let me go approach these two Japanese schoolgirls on the street, now that I've been eavesdropping on their conversations. I won't get picked up for vagrancy. Yeah, they mentioned a bag, Kiryu. Excuse me, ladies. Have you happened to see a lady's bag around here? I'm told it's white.
You don't even know what color the bag? What the fuck, man, you weirdo? Like, ew, is this creepster really talking to us?
Is that what Japanese schoolgirls are like? I've never met I guess I've met Japanese women who were presumably schoolgirls at some point. I did not, during my, little time as a tourist in Japan, go up to and engage high school girls in conversation because that would have been weird. But no, every Japanese schoolgirl in this game, we've had one come up to us, two of them come up to us and proposition us for sex, and all the rest of them treat us like if we approach them at all, like we're creepsters who are trying to have sex.
Wait, a white bag? Yeah, we totes saw it. Totes McGoat, some hood rat ran off with it towards Champion District, I think.
Sounds like some punk has it. Got it. Thanks for your help.
Like, whatever.
Now we can maybe get arrested by continuing to talk to them.
You're looking for that white bag, yeah? Some hood rat grabbed it. I think he went towards the Champion District. My dialogue is now generically reminding you of what's going on, and I'm no longer, categorically being, rude in a high school sort of way.
So the Champion District is, over here near Shellac. We should stop by Bantam on the way to get drunk. But definitely should get drunk on the way to finishing this quest. But we got some hood rats who have stolen a bag from a complete stranger. All right, Bantam. Bantam! So in God Medicine, a Game Boy RPG, JRPG that never made it to the States, but there's a fan translation of it that Zerfall played. There was a game, like a game, it's not a game within a game because you never played the game, but like part of the plot of the game God Medicine involved a fictional video game called Phantom. And one of the three protagonists, Zerfall voiced by making him talk kind of like a wise guy. So every so often, that character would have call to reference Phantom. And that's why I like to say Bantam, because I'm kind of an idiot. All right. This is all, we're destroying our virtual liver, but it's all for the sake of a completion point. This is the cheapest of the scotches. It's shitty. We have 45 experience points. We would like another drink, of course. This one would be significantly more expensive. This is 6 times as expensive as the last one. Hey, there's a White Angel Hakushi scotch I never noticed before. We've even already had it. The Lord of Blended Whiskies. Seems you've had enough to drink. I feel like it's not how drunk you get, it's how expensive the scotch is. Like, you've spent enough money, sir. Get out of here. Because 2 shots of scotch, on an empty stomach in rapid succession, not a good idea, but not going to get you so drunk that a bar is going to kick you out. Now, a bar where you'll be politely, they'll politely stop serving you and, give you water, gently suggest a brisk walk. That's probably a good bar, as opposed to a bar that will just kick you out on your ass or keep serving you until the point where they have to drag you out. But, no bar should stop serving you after 2 drinks unless there's some kind of, local ordinance that they're following. So the woman's missing bag was taken by some delinquent. There's old Hobo Joe. This guy looks shady enough. Hey, I'm looking for a missing bag, and the owner seems pretty distraught about it. Have you seen anything here? I heard the guy who took it came this way. Also, you look like a delinquent to me. Oh, there's a guy sneaking up behind us. He's gonna jump us. You stupid or something? Why would I know? You sure? If you're hiding something, now would be the time to tell me. I haven't seen any bags, red, white, or green. Now, would you please just screw off? I didn't mention that the bag was any specific color. That's funny. I didn't even ask about the color. Yeah, see? Oh. Maybe I can help you remember with my fists. Bend over and let me put my glove on. Hold on, I'll tell you. Don't hurt me. Don't do that. I was paid to steal the bag, honest. Believe me, I may be a thief, but I'm not lying. I already handed the bag off to the guys who paid me. And where are those guys now? I think they hang out in Public Park 3. If you go now, I'm sure you can still catch them and get the bag back. As in, go now, immediately. Leave. Please, I know it was stupid. Please let me go. Public Park 3, I better hurry. I didn't mention the bag having a color. And you talk to him, he's like, oh, for sure. Now I talk like the Valley Girl schoolgirl. For no reason. Hold on. Big Fat Papa? Question mark. Sadly, it is not yet time for us to get another drink at Bantam. Whoa. Yeah, I guess it's fair those guys are hostile, considering I just knocked them around like that. Johto Journeys! Stupid 2,000 yen bill. So they're trying to put a 20 in a vending machine? What the fuck? I guess it's Japan. There's like, you know, they got their own price structures. Oh, it looks like somebody... Oh, now it's Yui wants to talk to us, eh? It's Yui. It's Yui. Hey, help.
I'm working right now. Please come by the club and see me.
Sorry, Reno's actually offering for me to hang out with her at Nakamichi Street, so that would be higher on my list of things to do. Since that presumably involves paying for the tea, probably, as the male who's on something of a date, but would not be the same as just, like, actually paying for the time. Double noggin knocker. Noggin knocker, not nobbin knocker. I hope they're not knocking nobbins. That seems like a pretty adult thing for this game. Oh man, I missed. Okay, I'm apparently terrible at this. Yeah, there's no lock-on aim feature I'm aware of, so... I think we may have sobered up enough to get another drink, but now we're committed. Let's continue this. Oh, so these guys have stolen the white bag. Little kid, are you going to help me in this battle? Now we'll have some spending money. Let's go sell it off. Looks like they're the ones with the bag. You going to help me with this battle, kid? He's just bored. Hey, that white bag is stolen. Hand it over now. Who the hell are you? Fucking weirdo! This is your purse, you old fuck! Does it matter? I'm being considerate here. Return the bag.
Yeah, not a chance. We call dibs on this bag, Pops.
Yeah, some hag was carrying it like a life depended on it. It's probably an expensive brand.
So we sell it and collect it on a misfortune. If you want to get in our way, we're going to have to kill you.
Well, these two delinquents really had a pretty involved plan to steal the bag. So they saw a woman holding it, clutching it tightly, and figured it must be expensive. So they hired another delinquent to steal it for them without knowing the contents. Assuming the contents would be so valuable, it would cover the cost of what they paid this third delinquent to steal it for them. But they never counted on Kiryu getting involved in this story, as logical as it had been up to that point. Alright, so grab one, do the double noggin knocker, and call it a fight here. I guess I didn't do the double noggin knocker, but good old Honest Abe has been eliminated. Kato! Yeah, these side quest guys, I must be over leveled. These side quest guys are not as challenging as the regular enemies that just randomly appear. Oh, what the heck? This geezer's way too tough. Yeah, how vulgar. He said heck and geezer.
Please, mercy.
We give up. Just take the blanking bag. You got back white bag. Which I guess we could just keep as an inventory item and not return. Alright, now that I got the bag back, I should return it to its rightful owner. But first, little kid, can you help me get this MesuKing card out of this tree? It's driving me nuts. I should be able to get it, you know? It's right there. Oh well. Alright, so where is this lady? She's up here where she was originally. That makes sense. See, every time I see those giant traffic cones, I think I really need to advance the main story to the point where Majima starts attacking again.
Ooh.
Hey, I found your white bag. I didn't even look inside.
Oh, you did? You're a lifesaver. That means I should be able to make it to my date in time.
Yeah, that's good. I had to beat up like 2 guys to get this, you know.
Thank you. I'm going to go change.
Sure. So is this going to be like her fetish wear or something? I'm going to see what she looks like? Is there a payoff? Oh, okay. It is fetish wear after a fashion. She's a middle-aged woman. What the? Why are you dressed like that?
Actually, I've been lying to my boyfriend. He thinks I'm 18.
Oh. So they are making fun of the fact that she's middle-aged. It seemed like they had like a reasonably, you know, not over the top, making fun of her age face for this middle-aged woman. But in fact, the fact that she was called out as middle-aged as part of her character name, I should have known. It was all leading to making fun of the fact that she's old. But thanks to you, he'll be none
the wiser. This is the thank you, and to keep your mouth shut. Hee hee, our little secret. Got it?
Got 10,000 yen.
Laters, mister. Hey there, mister. Hey, Ryo-kun.
Oh, she's dating Ryu Sakazaki. I mentioned his father in the last video.
I'm sorry, you weren't waiting long, were you?
No, I just got here, too. Oh, ha, ha, he's the creepy delinquent. Womp, 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 womp.
What happened to you, Ryo-kun? Did someone hurt you?
I got caught up in a fight. You should see the other guy, some old man. Let's just forget about it and go have fun.
Ah, poor Ryo-kun. I'll have to treat you extra special today.
Yeah, young girls make the best girlfriends.
Those two were made for each other. If only I was allowed to beat up women in this game. Now, that's a weird thought to be having. Kind of brought on by what happened in the game, but still not something I probably should have uttered. If only we were allowed to beat up women in this game. God damn it, JG. Alright. 15,000 experience points. And more importantly, we've done enough things to sober up enough to go get more scotch. So we'll head back for Bantam, which is near Lioness Candy. And Wild Jackson. Too hot.
Wasn't that ... question mark?
I'm glad you guys got back in business so quickly after the multiple murders. So we're more than halfway through this all. Oh, Sky Vodka's apparently super cheap. They've got some brand... It's all scotch except for 2 brandies, 1 gin, and 1 vodka. I suppose it'd probably... Even in Scotland, I don't know that there'd be a restaurant that would only sell scotch. Like, you could specialize in scotch, but you're going to have something on the menu for people who are just going with the friend and don't want to drink scotch themselves. Crown Jewel, blah, blah. Oh, we're allowed to have another. I would have thought we were too drunk, but okay. Standard scotch, reasonably blah, blah. Get the fuck out. Is it arigato gozaimashita, which is just a... It's just a polite way of saying thank you. like, arigato is casual thank you. Arigato gozaimashita is like formal thank you, as far as I remember from the tiny bit of Japanese I studied up on before going there as a tourist for 2 weeks and then never using it again. And I always made sure to add, I just completely blanked on even the phrases. But, oh, sorry. Arigato gozaimashita. I always try to add gozaimashita because I always wanted to be polite. To do what little I could to counter the impression that Americans are all rude. But, yeah, in this case, the game is just full of, the voice acting says one thing and the translation on screen is completely unrelated. So he's telling us we're too drunk, go have a walk, with the actual voices saying, thank you very much. So I don't know. Let's throw down and save. So other than going and talking to Professor What's-His-Face and to see if MesuKing is going to continue right now, and again, wandering around, we're randomly running into side quests that are available now, and if we don't get them, and the next open world act is set at night, we might miss some side quests. You can't permanently miss side quests. So I did a little reading. I found out when we win the main story, the game will continue as an open world game, which makes sense considering the nature of some of the stuff you can do. And you can do side quest stuff because you'll have the option to go to kind of Serena, our headquarters, and you can just from there you can rest until night if it's daytime. You can rest until daytime if it's night, which means you can cycle time for time-specific side quests. And if I get to the end of the main story without doing all the side quests, we'll have an ability to use a FAQ or whatever to track down any side quests that we missed. But I'm kind of hoping we can just get them all and finish the main story as the last thing we do. Either way, I'm starting to outro. I don't want to outro. We'll do this on screen. We'll real quick run to the arcade where MesuKing is kind of centered as a quest and see if there's anything else coming up with MesuKing. And if there is, we'll do that next time. And if there isn't, I'm thinking, well, I don't know what side quest this is. This little kid, I can't do anything right now with our little friend. What's her name? Haruka. Can't do anything with Haruka right now. And that quest involves Haruka. So I have to advance the main story before we can do that subquest anyway. So I would imagine if we can't do MesuKing next time, unless I run into a side quest. Oh, the woman in the pink shoes is probably the side quest. Oh, that's Rena. Oh, Kiryu-san. All right, I'll tell you what. Next time, we'll go to tea with Rena. And then after we've gone to tea with Rena, we will either do MesuKing if it's available, or we'll go back to the main story. Because Rena and Yui, yeah, I intend to play through that stuff too, but there's no rush. So we'll get to that when we get to it, but we'll get to some tea with Rena next time. See you then, guys.